Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for watching. I'm very excited to announce new series that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be about wellness and beauty experience, where I'm going to be trying different wellness experiences, some strange, interesting things that are good for your health and your beauty, for your beauty inside and out, and I'm going to share it with you in weekly vlogs about it. Today I tried floating for the first time. It's called flotation or sensory deprivation tanks. Basically the way it works, I filmed a little bit before and a little bit after, so enjoy watching it. Start first, and this is my flotation room. So basically it's a lot of salt. The body temperature, the water is the same as my body temperature. They put you in a tank or a room. So that's how floating looks like. I don't even know if I have a body right now. I feel like I'm in space, but I'm also on Earth. It's amazing. Two types of flotations. There's this tank that sort of a capsule, and you go inside and you close the lid. I don't know how I call it, the roof. And the one I went, it was more like a room, which, it really depends what you like. I think they both equally beneficial, but I'm very tall. I'm almost 6 feet, so I felt like I would be more comfortable in slightly larger bath. So if you have claustrophobia, I would suggest you try the room too, so you don't feel uncomfortable in a capsule in the closed space. The room or tank is completely soundproof and there's no light. There's option for light. Would highly recommend trying it without the light. I think it makes a huge difference, even though it took me some time to get used to being in the dark and not having to control all the things, but I think it's worth it because our brain never stops throughout our life. Even when we're sleeping, our brain is working hard and we're dreaming, and all the functions that our body is doing every second to keep us alive and breathe. It's a lot of work, and I felt that my body would thank me for letting it take a little, an hour vacation, especially if you live in a big city like I do. I live in New York, as you guys may know. It's very important. So what happens in a tank, you don't have to put any effort to swim or hold yourself up. The water does the work for you. There's no light, there's no gravity, there's no information that you're receiving, and it's just your body that you actually don't feel. I couldn't feel my body. At some point I couldn't even understand if I had a body, because you just become so weightless and so heavy at the same time. That's how I felt, at least. When I first came into the room, the tank, I kept the light on. Then I tried to turn it off. There's like a little button you could press to turn it off. So I turned it off for a few seconds. I wasn't ready for it. Then I turned it on again, and then I did it a couple times, and I think third time or fourth time I turned it off. I turned the light off. It just felt so good. I've never felt like that. It was almost this psychedelic experience where I didn't know if I was moving. I didn't know if I was there. It's amazing because there's no sounds. You become aware of your breathing, you become aware of your heartbeat. Like, I became aware of my soul, because even my brain sort of in a way slowed down, relaxed a little bit, because I didn't have to read anything or look at anything or listen to anything. But then there's this force that was still there and, you know, kept me sort of aware of things, even though my mind was drifting away, and it was absolutely incredible. It's known to reduce anxiety and pain. It's very interesting. I've never been in that situation before where I didn't have to do much and I was all by myself for an hour. I was in the dark without any external stimulations and without any agenda really. And it was difficult at first not to think about things. You know, I was thinking about things, even about some random things. Maybe it's the same when you start meditating and you kind of go through the stages where you think about, you know, your laundry or your breakfast tomorrow or anything like that, but then it just becomes sort of further and you drift away. It's almost like a gym for your head, for your brain. You have to go a few times to start feeling results, although I did feel very relaxed. Like I came out and it was snowing and I sort of didn't know which way the subway was, because I was just so relaxed. And I think it's very good for the muscles too, for the muscle recovery, which is great. And I'm just out of my floating tank took a shower. As you can hear, that's the filters are going on, and I feel like I was born again. I'm feeling really good. So chilled out. So hopefully you got a little glimpse of what's happening there, and please, if you have any questions about this experience I had, just write them below and subscribe for more wellness videos. I'm going to be experimenting on myself and trying all the things out. Please subscribe and stay tuned.